Hi friends! So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to create your own tally chart from scratch and how to set it up for our kind of mini scavenger hunt today. So we are going to be collecting data on 3 different things in our house, but first things first, we need to set up our table. So you're going to just need a blank piece of paper for this and something to write on. All right, so the first step in setting up our table is of course creating our table. So to create our table, we're going to start by drawing a nice big rectangle. If you have a ruler, use a ruler so that your lines turn out nice and straight. Oh, see, unlike Miss Blakely's. If you need to redo it, we really want to make sure it's nice and neat. Just like our writing, if our table is not nice and tidy, it's going to be really hard for us to read the data we've collected. All right, now that you have a large rectangle, you're going to draw just a single line, not right down the middle, but rather closer in on the far side here. Then you're going to draw 2 big lines going horizontally across. All right, so we now have the skeleton for our table. Now it's time for us to input what we're going to be collecting data on. So number 1, the first thing I'd like you collecting data on are the number of light switches in your house. So we're going to go ahead and write light switches here. All right. The second thing I want you looking for are going to be chair legs. So how many chair legs are in your house? And the final thing I want you looking for are how many shoes are in your house. So we're just going to write shoes. If you have a really large family and you're not sure that you're going to be able to collect all the data on the shoes, you can just choose to either focus on your own shoes, maybe mom and dad's shoes, but just make sure you write down at the bottom here, my shoes or mom or dad's shoes. But in my case, I'm going to really challenge myself and do the shoes in all of my house, so for both me and Joe. All right, so before we can go ahead and get started, we need to make sure that we write a title at the top. So we're going to go ahead and give this a title. We're going to call it Things Around the House. All right, and my title's gone off a little bit, but that's okay, because we're just practicing. This is our first time we've made a chart like this before. All right, so now I'm gonna get you to pause the video, and it's now time for you to go ahead and search for the things around your house. So before I started this video, I went ahead and I tallied how many of these things I had in my house. So in total, I found out that I have 8 light switches in my house. So I'm gonna add 8 tally marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, and remember, the 5th one is our ninja chop. 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I went ahead and I counted the number of chair legs in my house. And kind of interesting, I came out with 24 chair legs in my house. So again, I'm gonna draw tally marks that show the number 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a ninja chop. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. The last thing are shoes. So friends, why might counting shoes be different than counting light switches or chair legs? Well, it's because shoes, of course, come in pairs. So would it make sense to count each individual shoe? No, it would probably make the most sense to count pairs of shoes, because a lot of the time we don't just have one shoe in a pair. We have, of course, both shoes. Not many of us are willing to go outside and wear two different shoes. So when you're counting your shoes, I know we can count them 2, 4, 6, 8, but we're gonna put one tally mark per pair. And I'm actually gonna add that on to my information side here. Shoes, I'm gonna write per pair, so that the person reading my chart understands that each tally mark equals, of course, one pair or 2 shoes. So in my case, Joe and I had 40 pairs of shoes. Holy man, that's a lot of tally marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and well, from here on out, I'm gonna actually just count by 5s, because I know my tally marks are bundles of 5. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. Wow, that was a lot of shoes. So friends, now you have created your very first tally chart. I hope that you found this video helpful today, and I hope that you have fun going around your house and collecting this data on, of course, our light switches, chair legs, and shoes. I'll see you in the next one.